to double check the camera. This might not be the worst idea you've ever had. I do believe I can hear my Bob Dylan CD finishing. Bloodhound on the Trail. Not available in all good record stores. Do they have record shops anymore? They already do, don't they? Younger generation don't know how lucky they are when everything's available at the click of a button there, you know. Nowadays driving 40 miles to get to a CD fair 2 hours before it opened to be first in the queue so you could rush in and get the latest bootlegs and or imports or rarities. And get home and find out, it's recorded from the car park, like, well, what's that in there, Sounds a bit like the Rolling Stones. Is that really the Beach Boys, Well, it could be Sonny and Cher. This is a new song that I wrote, maybe 30 minutes ago now. Try and take 3. 1, 2. Too late now. Sorry. In case you're curious, I have pictures all around here of my children and some artworks and various things. And on the camera stalks, I have pictures of various beautiful women that I've known and some I haven't known. Because it's the best audience in the world that way. And I like to move them around a bit. Imagine the Sgt. Pepper cover, but, almost a W.C. Fields is in a different place. Lenny Watts and Johnny Weissmullers at the back and that kind of thing, You don't want to look at the same faces every night. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You couldn't meet my eye, and I wonder why. Maybe your conscience couldn't wait until I'd pass by. The sun never shines in a cold, dark sky, and you'll find out one day everything we do sometimes comes back our way. I didn't need you then, and I don't still. You only smile when you're closing in for the kill. You gauge yourself by the tears you make others spill. But you'll find out one day every pain we cause sometimes comes back our way. You use your tongue like a loaded gun, hatred in each chamber, and you'll fire on anyone. No good deed I did for you remained undone, but you'll find out one day the venom we spit sometimes comes back our way. goes around comes around. Rest assured, what goes around comes around. You'll get your reward. I'm not sure whether it's got that ending refrain, and I'm toying with the idea, which came after the verses did. And I'm toying with the idea of going verse, then putting that in as like a middle eight, and then a verse. I don't know. Before I go, can I just point out that the paperback edition of my lyric anthology, The Shadows Love Leaves Behind, it's live on Amazon now. It has arrived today. Yeah. And this is some of the lost lyrics from 1993, and some new stuff that I wrote at the end of last year, 2024. And they're all the songs in here centered around the after effects of love. Why are you clicking? Fresh SD card, you can't really. I'm trying to stifle a sneeze, by the way, just in case one bursts out unexpectedly. And don't say you won't want. And I want you all to say bless you if that happens, yeah? And so from all angles, so obviously, you know, so deals with, you know, the wounded party, the heartbreak, and it's all genders as well, so I'm writing from the male and female side as well. Yes, the trying to get back onto the treadmill of life, you know. If your self-esteem has been taken down, some songs dealing with trying to rebuild that self-esteem and getting a sense of self-worth. If it's been an abusive relationship, trying to get past those barriers and trying to look for the sunshine. Good stuff as well, coming out of what you thought was love and didn't go too well. But then the next one along turns out to be a whole lot better. You know, so some positive material in that as well. But, you know, the tide is in there, you know, the shadows that love leaves behind. From my point of view, you know, there was one in there that came to me, and it's about the effects on the children, you know. And this is it, you know, this happens, you know, man and woman, I don't like you, I don't like you. And here, you know, so because you don't want a husband, we can't have a father. And because you wanted a different wife, we can't have a mother, you know. So we have one parent 7 days a week, and we have one parent for 2 hours every 2 weeks, and the ramifications to those children when they grow up, etc., etc. And I just say, this was delivered as well. This one's been out a while, but So Many Masks. It's another anthology. Well, I mean, they're all anthologies. You can put more than 2 lyrics in there. More than 1 lyric, yes, you've got an anthology, you know. And also live today is the hardback edition of From My Cold Dead Hands, which is up there. And that's every song that remains. Some got lost. Written from the 31st of, written from the 1st of July 2024 to the 31st of December 2024. I wrote 158 songs in that 6 months. And when you consider some of my songs like Juliet, which is 42 verses, you know, takes 38 minutes to play. Ballad Justice Road is 25 minutes. The Two Sisters, that's another 23 verses. So it's, the paperback's got more pages in. The paperback runs to 570 pages, 50,000 words. But it's got more artworks in, because Amazon will only allow you to have 550 pages in a hardback book, so the hardback's got 550 pages in. It's the same songs, but the artworks that you see flashing behind me every time I write a song. I write a cue card for it. So that has a meaning. I'm getting an awful hiss off this. You've been very kind. Should I play a little bit of another song just so you get a little bonus like I do in my books? Here's a cover version of a song written by my beautiful daughter, Jade. I need to retune the guitar, but anyway, I'll loosen it up. Maybe with bluegrass. It's called Where's the Sun Go To At Night? Where does the sun go to at night? I need to know if that's alright. Does it turn into the moon? They say if I'm patient I'll find out soon. And what secrets does the sun hold? Guess I need to wait to be told. Does it sink into the sky's lake? Or what kind of mysterious shapes would that make? The sun gives us those glowing bright skies, but the clever old moon gives us the tide. Where does the sun go to at night? Where does it hide until daylight? Beautiful Lady. This is a song I haven't sung in far too long.